I have you as a captive audience, mister. He let me love him earlier, and right now he's busy doing something else, aren't you, sweetie Petey? All right. Oh my goodness, I tell you, last night it felt so good to take a shower. And I go in tonight from 4 to 9. And I am dreading it. I really don't like when I dread working someplace. I'm dreading it. I was trying to think, what can be done to make things more pleasant, more tolerable for everyone concerned, or whatever. All the walls are hard. They're concrete brick. Yeah, concrete brick. It needs something in there to soak up some sound. The furniture's all hard. It's wood and metal. The floors, the walls, everything's hard in there. There's nothing to soak up any sound. And even when you move into a new house, when you first enter a house or apartment, it's very cavernous. There's no furniture in there. May not be rugs, or especially for places that have tile floors or that don't have rugs. I'm shaking, I'm sorry. Then when you start putting furniture and drapes and things in there, that it is better. They need something to soak up the sound, because I even saw Mike, who's one of the bosses, plug his ear while he was on the phone. He had a hard time hearing with all the noise in there and the yakking and the machinery and etc., etc. It's very difficult to hear on the phone when someone's trying to order, and I get very frustrated. I have a hard time discerning what people say, because most people are lazy in their speech. And, I get lazy in my speech if I don't concentrate and think about it. Although I do like to talk, and I try to be as understood as possible. I think that's very important. I always have. I was one of those weirdos that tried to get the family to communicate. And the only time we got together to communicate was at the dinner table, and usually someone said something off-color to make everyone else upset. It wasn't always me. But, talked to my brother, and Brian's car pooped out, and he described to me what it sounded like, and my brother suggested it's a timing belt or timing chain, so... yeah, it probably is. I have things to do, bills to pay. It rained like a son of a gun last night about midnight. Just pouring out of the sky. Now it's nice. It's cooler and nice. And any grass that needs cutting really hasn't needed cutting because it's been so hot that the grass has gone dormant. But if it's going to start raining and be cooler, it's going to start growing. So that will be in the future, either tomorrow or next week. Other than that, I'll be gone all day. My brother said the hardware store not far from here is hiring. But they're not going to be as tolerant as the pizza place. I don't know. It's a lot of work. And a lot of people not a lot, just certain people get on my nut. I don't know if that's an expression, but I've been using it. There's a couple people that oh my God, it's everything I can do to compose myself. I don't like that. Usually when I have a problem with someone, I remove myself from the area. I take myself away somehow. Whether I plug in a radio into my head, or I physically leave the region, the area, I can't do that. We're all on top of each other, and it's hot, and we're working, and trying not to make a mess, but you make a mess, and you're working and cleaning up and trying to take care of stuff, and boy oh boy, I know how some people cope with things like that by doing some kind of drugs or alcohol or something. I'm not like that. I can't do that. Well, not that I couldn't do it, but I won't do it. Whew. I have stuff to do, so I gotta go. I'll see you later. Upward and onward.